Hello and welcome back. In this video, we'll learn how to install the Slurpit SSoT package for Nautobot. So SSoT, or Single Source of Truth, is an app for Nautobot. Nautobot recently, or Network to Code recently, announced apps for their Nautobot application. And this one is also one of them that we'll cover in this video. It basically allows for data synchronization between various source of truth systems, and Slurpit is also one of them. This is similar to our plugin integration that we had before, but this is way more powerful, and that is because it allows for schema definition, and eventually we can sync whatever we have or whatever we want from our source of truth to Nautobot. They also have integrations with other systems such as Cisco ACI and DNS Center and the rest that you see here. It is also built on top of the DiffSync Python library. And in this video, we'll just install the package because there are several steps involved for you to be able to eventually sync your data with Nautobot. So therefore, we just install the package in this video. Then in a future video, we'll configure Slurpit on Nautobot so we can sync our data. Well, if you go to our repository, Slurpit Nautobot, we have some steps here. You can skip the basically plugin section, get to SSoT integration. The first thing you want to do is install Nautobot SSoT, the Slurpit package. If you want to have basically all the packages or all the integrations, you use all instead of Slurpit. But I've already installed this, so it should tell me requirement already satisfied. Now, you open up your Nautobot config file, which is in Python, and I'm going to grab this actually and open this using a text editor. And now I'm going to search for plugins. I will go here, grab everything, and replace it with what I have here. So plugins, you can include the older plugin as well, which was Slurpit Nautobot, but in this case, we don't want it. You put it inside this list. Also, the configuration is a dictionary, as a nested dictionary actually. And basically, you just copy what we have here. This is going to be your environment variable, which we will configure and work with in the next video. This can be named anything you want, but keep in mind that this is going to be used somewhere else. So if you want to refer to this environment variable somewhere else, these variable names should match. I am going to, before saving it actually, let me go to my Nautobot instance. So this is running on my local host, and on the menu on the left side, if I go to apps, this is a new section that's appearing here. If I go to apps, you'll see a general section only and install apps only. As you can see, it is currently empty. So right now I should only save this file, but there is another step which we didn't put here yet, but we will. After step number 2, there is another step needed, and that is to issue the Nautobot server post upgrade command. Also, my server is running on the other tab. And with Django, you don't need to really restart the server or anything. If it's a configuration change, you're going to use the post upgrade command. If it's a database change, you use the migrate command. So that would be Nautobot-server migrate. But since we didn't do any database changes, we just put the post upgrade command. It's going to take a few seconds. It'll tell you what it did. And there are a few warnings. These are not important. Now, if I go here, install apps, and refresh, you see that single source of truth, or SSoT, shows here. If I go here, there is another section added, which is for SSoT only, and it has dashboard, history, and logs. So in the next video, we have to configure the Slurpit related configurations in Nautobot. We have to point it to our Slurpit instance and set the token so we'll be able to sync our data.